8:30. Good Tuesday morning. Welcome to the WLBB Community Voice here on News Talk 1330, FM 106.3. We are streaming live online at newstalk1330.com. And this morning, we are on the News Talk 1330 WLBB Facebook page, where you can see my three young, handsome guests that have joined us this morning to talk about pancakes and whatever else we come up with this morning. First of all, I'll introduce my guests starting from the right. We have Johnny Tanner, local businessman, famous businessman. Sitting in the middle here, we got Terry Langley, Sheriff Terry Langley, famous sheriff. And sitting to my left here, the man who I've always considered one of, if not the luckiest man in all of Carroll County, is Bob Uglum. And I base that on his lovely wife and her patience and just how lovely she is. Tell me, how far, what's the line on that? I mean, do I ever cross that line just talking about how foxy your wife is and how the heck did you end up with her? I mean, is there a line? Did it get to the point where that's offensive? Or is
No, you're still good, Colin.
I haven't crossed it yet.
You haven't crossed it yet.
All right, well,
I agree with everything you said.
Yeah. And I but I will say that I am the second luckiest man in the county to be married to such a lovely, intelligent, smart young lady. Today is our second wedding anniversary, so I'd like to wish her happy anniversary this morning, because she's probably tuning in just to see that. And if I didn't say something, you get it when you get home. Right. But yes, happy anniversary, dear, and we'll see you shortly, hopefully. This morning, we're talking about pancakes. Oh, hey. Terry, you like your wife? Johnny, you guys like your wife? We probably should give them.
Oh, absolutely. You done set us up. This past Friday, we celebrated 39 years, me and my lovely wife, and she deserves a medal.
Yeah. Johnny, you like your wife? Is she all right, too? Okay,
We've
good.
We've been married since 1993, so that goes back some.
Yeah, you just crossed a landmark, too, last year, right? One of those days. Well, good to see. My first marriage, I got married on the first day of January 2000. You're going to remember that, right? That day, so that didn't be a problem. So this marriage got married on 02/20/22. So it's so that's hopefully I don't ever forget it. Now my next marriage I may have to do it on my birthday or like Christmas or something to make sure that. Oh wait, no.
We better keep moving on.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you better quit talking.
Obviously, yeah. I'm sticking.
Before there's a third marriage.
I'll stick it out. I'm going to have a choice after this morning. Well, these gents are on the show this morning to talk about the annual pancake breakfast. I mean, this is the 30th. Wow. This is, the place to go every February. There's 3 weekends where they're serving pancakes, good conversation. The who's who of the who's who is always there, and it's a fundraiser, way to raise money for all the projects that the Golden Cake Kiwanis participates in, right? All right, when I get you guys to talk about this, make sure you got the mic in front of you. I know it's kind of hard because we got 3 guys, but make sure you do have the mic in front of you. Bob, I'm thinking that your old man had a big part in getting this started, if I remember correctly.
You're right. My dad, Jim, was the first president of the Golden K, and was president when they started the pancake breakfast many years ago. About 3 years ago, we joined forces with the Friday Kiwanis Club, so now it's just referred to as the Kiwanis Southwire.
When I was scoping that out this morning,
breakfast.
I couldn't find the Golden K anymore, so I was like,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, we've taken Golden out of it, and it's just the Kiwanis Southwire pancake breakfasts.
Now, is the Kiwanis Club or Golden K when it did start? I mean, is it 30 years old?
Yes. Well, it was started, I think the first one was in 1995, and it may have been 94. And then we took 1 year off for COVID.
Yeah, right.
So I'm not sure. This may be the 29th or it may be the 30th, but
30th more.
We've been doing it for a long time. 30 years, 29, 30 years, pretty good run for a fundraiser.
Oh, yeah.
And it's still as successful as it's ever been.
The let's see, this coming weekend will be the third of the 3 weekends. So
Yes.
you missed the first 2 weekends, but we're doing the big ambush to get people out there for one last try to raise some money again. And we'll talk about all of your programs and things like that. So what are the deets as far as this weekend? Saturday, who, what, where, when, why, how much does it cost?
It costs $10 for all you can eat, and a lot of folks think, well, gosh, there are, well, not a lot. There's some folks that don't eat pancakes, and I'm shocked at that. But I tell them, it's been called the pancake breakfast for a long time, but we we serve scrambled eggs, sausage, grits, gravy, biscuits. Gosh,
I mean,
what am I leaving out?
You got coffee too, right? Or juice?
Oh yeah, coffee, orange juice.
You're getting your $10 worth just that first trip up there.
I think it's a great deal, but it not only is it a great deal, the money, all the proceeds go back to kids here in Carroll County.
And we'll talk about all that good stuff in detail here in just a little bit. They still make one of your cooks. Does he still make
Mickey Mouse pancakes?
I mean, that's legendary. I mean, the kids love that. They talk about it every year, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, they may kick me in the head for saying this, but there's people that eat gluten-free pancakes.
Yeah, I've come across them.
I'm not sure what one is. But I've seen them come out of the kitchen.
They don't taste that much different, actually. It's just the thought of, it's like, man, I need my gluten.
Yeah, I've never tried one, but
might make you feel better.
Yeah, so far I'm good with regular.
Yeah.
And regular syrup. We have diet syrup. We try to accommodate.
And you have vegetarian syrup, too.
Oh yeah,
because I mean, typically I see you guys shoving the sausages in the syrup. That's actually pretty good, guys. Maple syrup and the sausage. All right. Well, let us take our first break. Now that we've teased the event a little bit, we'll get in more detail about it, and we'll talk with Terry Langley, Johnny Tanner. Johnny's chomping at the bit to talk on the program, and we'll get Bob Uglum a little bit more information too. We'll do that after our first break. Community Voice brought to you by Tanner Health System and Oak Mountain Academy.
Health is a journey. It's making better choices, even when it's not easy. It's taking care of yourself and the people you love. At Tanner Health System, we're there for you with every step, with primary care, heart care, cancer care, women's care, orthopedics, surgical services, and so much more. We're dedicated to helping you live and feel your best. So let's get on that journey to health. You've got places to be for many years to come. Find us at tanner.org.
The customized academic scholar journey at Oak Mountain Academy is individually designed to provide students with a personalized, clearly defined academic track that earns the student a series of distinctions upon graduation. This journey enables academically driven students to pursue a focused, rigorous course of study personalized to their wants and desires. I'm Patrick Uran, head of school, inviting you to journey with us on the mountain. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us. Discover your journey at OMA. Prepare, explore, and achieve.
All right, 8:38. Welcome back to the WLBB Community Voice Program, News Talk 1330 FM 106.3. My name's Colin Worthington, and we're at the serious portion of this morning's Community Voice Program. I made fool of myself the first segment. You guys were as professional and purdy as ever. But talking about the 30th annual pancake breakfast going on at the Ag Center, just down the road from us. It's going on Saturday. What are the hours again, Bob?
7:30 to 11:30.
So you get up at 7 o'clock, roll out there in your PJs. I mean, just treat it like your kitchen.
That's right.
Yeah, that'll be good. 7:30 to 11:30. It's the last day to participate in this great fundraiser. It goes on every year. I mean, it really is one of the places to be. I think the sheriff does like he used to do a chili thing or something, which was a big deal every year. We got I think actually this weekend, maybe Sunday, is the soup thing, right? For the soup kitchen too.
Bowls.
Empty bowls, right? Yeah.
Empty bowls is this Sunday. That's a big fun event too. If people haven't been to that, I'd sure encourage.
Well, I have several young ladies coming on programs Friday, I think, to talk about that.
Oh, good.
So but two big eating events that weekend. You can count on this weekend, and all for a good cause. Tell us about your calls, unless Johnny wants to. Let's give it to Johnny. Johnny, tell us about your Kiwanis experiences. How long you been with the group? Why'd you get in it?
I've been with the Kiwanis Club probably around 10 years, and after my dad died, he had been in the Kiwanis for 30 years, and some of the guys had asked me to join, and I just had so much on my plate, I decided to wait until I could get things kind of going in the right direction. And so probably 10, 12 years ago, Jim Collins and Jack Whitman asked me for about the 10th time, do you think you're ready to join Kiwanis? And so I did, and it's been an incredible experience. Terry Langley was the president, I think, when I started, or at least close by, and just to have met a lot of people that I never would have met before. and it's just been a blessing to be a part of the Kiwanis Club.
Is that the biggest, the biggest reason to be part of that? You think? I mean, just the camaraderie, meeting a lot of new people. I mean, people in businesses you may not have met before. I mean, good connections.
I would say the biggest part is what we do for kids. Just to give you an example, we read Dr. Seuss books every year on Dr. Seuss Day, and this year we will provide a Dr. Seuss book for every second grader in Carrollton City and Carroll County, and we will go to read at every school. So
What day is that?
whatever Dr.
Seuss
Seuss
Day
Day is, I'm not sure.
But it's coming up
what the
sometime
date- It's
soon.
coming up soon.
Kids-
First week of March. I
think
Okay,
it's first
kids
time.
got something to look forward to. My dad up in West Virginia, he's 75, and he goes to read to the second graders at the little grade school. My cousin, she's got a big contract with a book company, and she's actually friends with Oprah Winfrey up in D.C., and she's got all these books, so she's hooked him up with these books. He goes out there and reads to them once a week, and then gives those kids the books too. So it's a good thing to do when you're retired. You know, keeps them going, keeps them active a little bit. How about you, Terry? How did you get involved with these fine young gentlemen? The
Well,
Kiwanis?
it's been so long, it's hard to remember, but I know that I got involved with Kiwanis probably 20-some-odd years ago. The Dr. Fred Richards introduced me to Kiwanis, and it's been a great experience for me. Not only doing work in the community and volunteering in the community, but you meet a lot of good people that are doing a lot of good things, and it restores the goodness that most people are good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see on the news, they think that everything's gone crazy and all of that, but here in Carroll County, we got a lot of great people doing a lot of things. And it also lets you know about other organizations. Those organizations, many of them, the Pancake Breakfast supports many other nonprofits that are doing good things in the community. So it's just been a great experience. We're proud at the Sheriff's Office to. This is probably at least our 23rd year, maybe 24, that we've supported this Pancake Breakfast, and it's just been a great thing.
Well, you kind of opened the door saying it's a good thing to be part of. How do people become a Kiwanisian, and what are the requirements? You got to answer like 5 questions. I saw something. I think Ms. Bauer of UWG. I think she was just became a Kiwani, and it looked like she had like 5 or 6 things she had to go through to become that.
How do they become one?
If I want to be part of the Kiwanis Club, what do I got to do? Who do I reach out to?
Well, you just ask a member about some of the details of the club. We might point you to the website or a Facebook page where you could maybe catch up with a little bit more of the details of what we do. But Kiwanis is an international organization, so you go to Kiwanis.com or .org, I think it is, and learn a lot about what it means and our club mottos and these kind of things. But typically it's Terry asks a friend, hey, if you'd like to be more involved in our community, this is a great way for you to do it. And it really is. You can plug into Kiwanis as much as you want to. You can go to all the reading things or participate in different youth events in town. And everything we do is right here in Carroll County.
Do you have to take a civics test or anything?
No. Now, if you are involved with youth, you do have to pass a background check, though. And
you have to know how to read. I mean, so there are some requirements, Bob. Don't act like just so we can get in there.
That would be very helpful to know how to read.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about the fundraiser, where that money goes. I mean, we talked about the reading effort a little bit with the Dr. Seuss book. What are some of the things that you guys participate in?
Our clubs, we're 2 clubs that do this, and we split the proceeds at the end. And our club, a few years ago, decided to just put all of our attention towards scholarships to high school graduating seniors, and we give some based on need, and we give some based on other than need, like accomplishments and what they've done. Typically, we have youth clubs in high schools and the junior high schools, but the one in the high school is called Key Club. And typically, our Key Club president will get a scholarship, and 2 other people in each club. I don't know, 2 or 3, 4 years ago, we started giving scholarships at 12 for Life, and I think many people are familiar with Southwire's project out on Old Bremen Road that we are just really excited about, and to be sponsors of that and to help kids. We give several scholarships out there and donate to that program. We have a key club there. We're involved at West Georgia Technical College.
Do you the Kiwanis clubs, could they beat up everybody in the Rotary Club and like in the Dawnbreakers? I mean, would I rather be in the Kiwanis Club than Rotary? I mean, you guys got the sheriff.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. So, is there competition for dollars for members of these clubs? I mean, for any other other the groups like that locally.
I don't think so. Yeah. I think Dawn Breakers and the other regular Rotary Club, those are both great clubs, and they do lots of stuff in the community. I promote them too. We all do different things.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take our final break, come back and continue our conversation, and once again hype up the big pancake breakfast, which is coming up this Saturday. It's the 3rd of 3 days this goes on every February. I believe is it the last 3 Saturdays of February? That's how it's sold. Yeah. And this Saturday is the last day for this event. So you had a chance to come out. Yeah, come out on Saturday. I think you guys probably expect it to be on that last day more people than even turned out the first 2 days. We'll talk about that and how much money you guys have raised in the past, and just talk more about Kiwanis. We'll do that after this final break. Community Voice brought to you by Tanner Health System and Oak Mountain Academy.
Health is a journey. It's making better choices, even when it's not easy. It's taking care of yourself and the people you love. At Tanner Health System, we're there for you with every step, with primary care, heart care, cancer care, women's care, orthopedics, surgical services, and so much more. We're dedicated to helping you live and feel your best. So let's get on that journey to health. You've got places to be for many years to come. Find us at tanner.org.
The World Language Scholar Journey at Oak Mountain Academy is designed to provide students with a clearly defined, curriculum-based track to acquire essential knowledge and skills for success in biliteracy fields of study. The successful completion of this journey provides colleges with a method to recognize a rigorous foreign language immersion experience for all students at Oak Mountain Academy. I'm Patrick Duran, head of school, inviting you to journey with us on the mountain. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us. Discover your journey at OMA. Prepare, explore, and achieve.
Welcome back to the WLBB Community Voice here on News Talk 1330 FM 106.3. My name is Colin Worthington. Our guest this morning representing the Kiwanis clubs of Carroll County and Carrollton. Got Johnny Tanner, got Terry Langley, we got Bob Uglum with us this morning as we promote the Big Pancake Breakfast, which is coming up this Saturday. They have 3 days at the end of February every year, 3 Saturdays. And this Saturday coming up is the final one. So definitely want to encourage everybody to come out to that one and be part of this big, fabulous fundraiser. You heard Sheriff Langley singing as we came out to start the third segment. Did you ask John? Did you say Johnny's turn to sing now?
Yeah, I'm Johnny Tanner's manager, and for a small fee, he'll sing if anybody needs a singer.
I heard he had the voice of an angel. Are we not going to find out this morning?
You got to pay us.
and I did kind of hear that. Have you started, or are you starting a Kiwanis club in Bowden to save everybody from having to
yes,
travel all the way out to
absolutely.
Carrollton?
I didn't start it. A group of people in Bowden started it. I've been the president of it. It's we're on our 6th year in Bowden. Matter of fact, we got a road race coming up March 2nd, but doing a lot of good work down there for Kiwanis in Bowden. A lot of great people down there. A part of that, Jan Gibbs is our president now. Keith West has been our president in the past, and Jan Johnson is on the city council. So it's got a lot of positive things going on in Bowden as far as Kiwanis as well.
You guys know Mark Buchanan, gentleman?
Yeah.
He just texted in, and it asked me about the beanie. He just asked if it was real cold in here, and that's why I'm wearing the beanie. I mean, to be frank, I mean, it's real hot in here because of these three guys. But the truth is, this is just being lazy this morning. I just was like, I didn't want to put it down somewhere. But thank you, Mark. I'm glad Mark's watching anyway. If at least not to critique, the host. So, Bob, give us the big rundown again. What can we expect for Saturday? What do we have to wear? Do we have to dress up? Do we have to be fancy? Can we wear blue jeans and flip-flops, pajamas?
No, it's pretty casual, and like what people go out on a Saturday. I don't think anybody gets. Well, some people may get dressed up a little bit, but it's a fun event. This one will be busy. I don't know why, but the first one starts off not as busy. The next one's busier.
Well, you don't put your radio commercials on the air till like the second one, and then it starts picking up.
Oh, maybe that's it.
I think so. Yeah.
But the third one's the busiest. Speaking of radio commercials, I'd thank Johnny and Terry very much, and Joe Garrett for helping us with these radio ads, and get a lot of response from them.
And you got it was like an old Georgia broadcaster doing it too, which is impressive because I think he's passed away.
What's that guy's name?
Maybe it must be old.
Larry Munson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that Larry Munson guy.
It must be old audio footage that we've stored. And remind us again that actually, I mean, let's talk about the 30 years. How much money do you think you guys have raised total? I mean, it's going to be astonishing.
In the neighborhood of $750,000.
Yeah, and that's all going to help out the kids locally.
That's right.
How much money do you guys have to pay for it? Is somebody donating all those pancakes and pancake mix and sausages and stuff?
No, we have to buy all that.
So kind of, yeah.
And food costs have really gone up. Anybody who's been to the grocery store can relate. And our food costs have really gone up. So we've had our first raise in price in, 15 years.
Yeah. So that's more of a reason. Again, but the price is still. I mean, you guys raised your prices for this meal too. You're saying okay to keep up with it. Okay, right. But still, again, $10 for that breakfast. I mean, I got to tell you, I went to Waffle House 2 days ago, pick up at breakfast. It was like $11 just for some cheesy eggs and hash browns. But then again, I do get that giant hash browns. So that but yeah, I mean, it was $10. I mean, that's a good breakfast.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Something really important. Karen Vance and Jerry Rogers come and just give of their time, and they entertain our guests. Karen Vance will be there this Saturday.
She's a keyboard master.
Oh, she is, and everybody loves Karen and Jerry, and it's just more generosity that is in our community.
And she does a great cover of Duran Duran's Rio,
which
is amazing. Yeah, I mean, she knows the music from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today.
Yeah,
I mean, she's busting out Beyonce, and she's got great energy too. I mean, she is really out of control. And Johnny, we're going to bring you back in here.
Okay.
You talked about. I mean, there are other Kiwanis clubs. You said Kiwanis has an event or a Kiwanis meeting on Friday, which is the weekly meeting. And this is it Carrollton Kiwanis? Which Kiwanis is this?
It's the Carrollton Kiwanis Club.
Okay.
We meet at the Z6 at West Georgia College. They call it West Commons now. And our programs start at 12 o'clock, and we'll do announcements, and then we have a different program every week.
Is that the university provide the food there?
The university provides the food. They sure do.
And if you're a guest of Johnny Tanner's, it's free that day, right?
If you're a guest of Johnny Tanner's or any other Kiwanians, it's free. So I'm hoping you're going to come this Friday.
I'm coming Friday, absolutely. I mean, an interesting show, though.
Interesting show. Connor Pierce had hiked the entire Appalachian Trail when he got out of school by himself, and he's going to present today, so it should be an incredible.
Oh, yeah. No,
on Friday, it'll be an incredible program.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 50 questions just to ask about that. I mean, do it all at once? Did he sleep in a car? Did somebody go with him?
I think he did it all at once, and I think he was by himself.
Yeah,
so I'll be anxious to hear what he's got to say.
Absolutely. So. I guess that's 12 noon this Friday, and it'll be at Z6 at the University of West Georgia. And if you're not sure if you want to be a Kiwanisian, is there
Kiwanian?
That's just so simple. I figured it had to be harder than that. But okay, Kiwanian. If you'd like to be a Kiwanian, if you're interested, that's probably a good time to check out the group and see the people there. See if those are your people. If not, you can try a different group because it sounds like there's like 3 or 4 or 5 of them, different Kiwanis groups here locally.
There's 2 in Carrollton, 1 in Bowden, 1 at Fairfield, 1 in Villa Rica. Kiwanis is there's a lot of clubs.
And was it Rotary that started because of polio, or was that one of Kiwanis? Was that one of their things that got them started?
I don't know.
Okay.
Wasn't Kiwanis.
Wasn't Kiwanis. Maybe it was Rotary.
Kiwanis has been around since 1915.
Yeah. Where did that start, Bob?
Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, who was it? Who was the first Kiwanian?
I should know, and I'm sorry, I don't remember.
His program has been ruined.
What is it? No.
So nobody has to know that to join to be in the Kiwanis, right? That's not one of the questions.
No.
Qualifications.
Good idea, though.
Yeah, very good. Hey, anything you guys? We got a few minutes left. Anything you guys want to make sure to talk about, to point out? Anyone want to brag about? Kiwanis efforts. Somebody say hi to your wives.
I don't want to brag, but it
will.
is a social event, a social event of the year. And what's great about it is the community comes together. Some people I don't see, but there every year. And it's something that we ought to be doing in our own homes and more often, is sitting around, talking to each other, see what's going on with each other over a meal.
Fellowship is one of the words.
Fellowship is exactly what it is, and that's what I get out of it most of all, to see people, so many good people in the community that you won't see, but they've taken time to slow down and come have a meal and visit with their neighbors. And that's the most important part to me. Plus, it raises money that stays in the community and does great things.
That's good, key, too, that stays in the community. Any other projects coming up? You guys going to name any parks or anything like that? Hey, what Kiwanis group does the debate? Sponsors the annual debate thing. We had him on the program last year. Actually, I judged it. Kevin Bush is in that one. Which one was that?
That's Optimists?
Oh, you're right. It's Optimist. Sorry, Kevin. Let's just promote all the groups this morning, all the civic groups, if we can.
It wouldn't be hard to do.
Yeah.
We live in maybe some people would call Carrollton a small town, and club membership is, I think, something that makes us a little different than maybe living in the big city. That Optimist is a great club. They do great things here in Carrollton. Lions Club, Rotary. Just Kiwanis is the best club.
I'm glad you could straighten me out there with that Optimist thing. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's been a long week, guys. As we do wrap up, one more time, big shout out. Call on the people to come have pancakes, Bob.
Call on the people. Hey, this is your last opportunity this year to come enjoy the fellowship and pretty good food at the Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast, where we have scrambled eggs, sausage, grits, and biscuits, and orange juice and coffee. We'd love to see you.
All for the low price of $10.
That's right.
All you can eat.
All you can eat. Yeah,
that's right.
Gentlemen, thank you. Let's give Johnny the closing thing. You want to say anything before we go, Johnny?
I would just say that Joe Garrett is correct when he says it's the social event of the year, because Absolutely. It is. And this weekend will be the best weekend of the year for the Kiwanis Breakfast. One of the last fundraisers we do in the fall is the Bob Reed's 5K, and those two are our biggest fundraisers that we raise money for. So I would just ask that anybody that wants to come see people they hadn't seen in a year, 2 years, 3 years, come this Saturday, and $10 is very inexpensive. So,
well, gentlemen, I appreciate you tolerating me this morning, even though you got free promotion out of it. So kind of evens out.
Thank you so much.
Glad to do it, and really glad to see all of you here. Good to talk to you, Mr. Tanner, sir, and of course the sheriff always, and Bob. I always talk to Bob too. Any chance I can get to accidentally bumping into his wife. Time right now is 8:59, and this has been the Community Voice program here on News Talk 1330 FM 106.3. Stay tuned for national headlines at the top of the hour. We'll have more Community Voice tomorrow. I think Jacqueline Bridges is actually on the show tomorrow. Yeah, Carrollton City Councilwoman representing Ward 1. So back-to-back council people days on the program. But yeah, tune in for that show tomorrow morning at 8:30 here on News Talk 1330. Have a great Tuesday.